Greetings, blessings, and peace to each and every one of you this evening. I'd like to welcome you to my Aisha Speaks Jade Facebook page, where, of course, I am none other than Aisha, also known as Jade. So I have not been on here in quite some time. It's been extremely busy at work. I haven't honestly been feeling my best. And plus, I had to go to the dentist for a procedure that should not have taken longer than an hour, but unfortunately, they found some more difficulties and they had to do an emergency procedure. So I really haven't been speaking. My mouth has been sore and I've been in some pain. And honestly, I'm currently not feeling my best. I have a little headache, but I wanted to get on here even through this struggle of my pain right now in my mouth. And I'm not done because the focus of this is I'm going to be getting a root canal. Yes. So people, please always make sure to remember to take care of yourself internally as well as externally. Even if it's something where you go to the doctor. I mean, I'm pro-choice. I never would tell anybody. I'm not a doctor. Don't claim anything. Can't diagnose anyone. But I say this, make sure you ask questions, go to the doctor, at least know what's going on with yourself. And from there, you can make a smart decision about your life. Don't prolong things because it only gets worse, especially when it comes to your mental stability and your physical stability. Make sure that you take care of yourself, guys. I just want to say that. So I want to jump in because I want to at least do 2 tonight. I can't guarantee anything else, and I'm really pushing through this, but I haven't, again, been up here in a while. Since December, I believe the 15th. That was the last time I think I was up here to bring you some great content. So with that being said, I hope everyone has had an enjoyable evening. I am doing a makeup live audio for, I'm not sure if it's Saturday or Sunday I'm doing it for, but it's for December the 16th. I want to say Sunday, December the 16th, 2018. If I'm wrong, I apologize in advance. But once this live audio, makeup live audio is done and you listen to the replay, it will have the correct day and date. So I want to speak on want to be happy and successful. So do you want to be happy and successful? So science says do these 7 things in order to be happy and successful. So, of course, working harder and longer hours won't make you more successful. Being happy will. And here's how. So, why do we work so hard and get so little in return? Sure, we may be paid well for the work we do, and we may enjoy our coworkers and the work itself. But for most of us, we work harder and longer hours than ever before, believing that by doing so, we'll find the happiness and success we want in our lives. So according to Emma Seppala, Science Director for Stanford University's Center for Compassion and Altruism Research and Education, working harder and longer hours will not necessarily make you happy or successful. In fact, hundreds of neuroscience and psychology studies suggest that the opposite is often the case. The key is to find happiness first. I'm going to say that again. The key is to find happiness first. When you're happy, then you'll find the success you're looking for. So in her book, which is The Happiness Track, Emma says, Happiness, defined as a state of heightened positive emotion, has a profound positive effect on our professionalism and personal lives. It increases our emotional and social intelligence, boosts our productivity, and heightens our influence over peers and colleagues. And according to Emma, these 7 scientifically proven ways you can build your happiness and become more successful as a result. So let's jump into them. So number 1, live or work in the moment. Instead of always thinking about what's next on your to-do list, focus the task or conversation at hand. You will become not only more productive, but also more charismatic. Charismatic. Okay? So focus on the task or conversation at hand. It makes you more productive. Number 2, tap into your resilience. Instead of living in overdrive, train your nervous system to bounce back from setbacks. You will naturally reduce stress and thrive in the face of difficulties and challenges. There's always ways, basically, guys, to improve yourself. You just have to make a determination that you're going to do it instead of being stuck in that old mindset. Number 3, manage your energy. Instead of engaging in states of mind that exhaust you, learn to manage your stamina by remaining calm and centered. You'll be able to save precious mental energy for the tasks that need it most. So we have to stop using our energy in those negative ways, even allowing people to suck that energy away from us, because it's very exhausting. It makes you fatigue. It messes with not only mental energy, mental stability, it physically can drain you as well. So we have to center ourselves on being around supportive and positive, like-minded people in situations. And also, as stated, use that energy where we can be creative, where where we can use it best at. 4, do nothing. Instead of spending all your time focused intently on your work, make time for idleness, some fun, and irrelevant interest. You will become more creative and innovative and will be more likely to come up with breakthrough ideas. So yes, all work and no play can make you a boring, miserable person a lot of times. So step out the box, put the work aside for a little bit, and do something else. Step outside that box, do something else. Yeah, have fun, live. It does make you more creative in whatever you're doing, right? Makes you a upbeat, makes you have more energy. Your mood is different. You're able to think more clearly. So definitely step out that box. 5, be good to yourself. Instead of being self-critical, be compassionate with yourself. You will improve your ability to excel in the face of challenge and be more likely to learn from mistakes. So yes, it's always good to be good to yourself. It is It shouldn't be an option. It should be a necessity, the thing, because if you're not good to yourself, we always know a lot of times other people will not be good to us. And a lot of times people feed off of our energy. So if you're positive, a lot of times we get positive people around us. Not to say all the time, because sometimes negative, miserable people can't stand to see positive people move ahead. And of course, if we're negative, we're definitely going to get those same negative, miserable people around us. So you have to learn to be good to yourself. Excuse me. Definitely. And don't learn how to not put yourself down. A lot of times I've said in the past that I am my own worst enemy. And sometimes I still do it, and I try to catch myself. But we can be our own worst enemies. Like, we self-critique ourselves all the time. And a lot of times it's easier to knock us or focus on the negative that we do instead of focusing on the positive. But also with that negative, if we're doing something, let's work on how we can fix that. Right? Because we all know that we're going to be faced with challenges. But we have to know that even though we made a mistake or we have challenges in our life, we can learn from that. So yes, definitely be good to yourself. Number 6, step outside your comfort zone. So we tend to think we're good at only certain things, and we play it safe when we should be taking risk. Understand that your brain is built to learn new things. That's how we attain new skills and expertise. So again, like I said before, step outside your box, your comfort zone. Sometimes doing that can really heighten or bring to us some really different ideas, some fresh ideas. And I know it can be uneasy, but it also can be very rewarding to us. So again, step outside your comfort zone. And last but not least, number 7, show compassion to others. Instead of focusing on yourself, this is compassion, people. This is not, you still can be good to yourself, but you also, with that, can show compassion to others, because you'll get blessed multiple times. So instead of focusing on yourself, express compassion to and show interest in those around you. And maintain supportive relationships with perhaps maybe your coworkers, boss, employees, maybe someone outside of your work. You will dramatically increase the loyalty and commitment of your colleagues and employees. However, this is specifically speaking about work. But I also, showing compassion means you can show compassion sometimes to other individuals outside of the work too, So thereby, with doing that with your colleagues and employees, improving productivity, performance, and influence. And again, this show compassion to others was specifically speaking towards employees or coworkers. Okay, so we spoke about, this was really brief, but hopefully it was helpful or a reminder. So again, we spoke about live or work in the moment. Tap into your resilience. Manage your energy. Do nothing. Be good to yourself. Step outside your comfort zone and show compassion to others. So I hope that this was informative, or this is something that might be a reminder for you, getting, while you're working on yourself, just, kind of step outside of yourself as well. I would like to invite you to like and join my social medias where I am on, of course, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I do have a YouTube channel. And you can find me all under Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel, which you can go and subscribe by hitting that thumbnail. Also, hit the notification bell for any and all updates. Like and join any of my other platforms that I just mentioned. Let's support however that support is, whether it's financial support, making a donation, a contribution, or supporting by sharing out, leave comments, feedback, shared experience. Let's be supportive. Let's not just say it, but let's be supportive. All of it is very positive and can really help and is very appreciative. I also would like to say, make sure that you do self-care. Take care of the crown of your head, which is the top of your head, to the soles of your feet. Love yourself internally as well as externally. Learn to respect and love yourself. Be good to yourself. Also, if you have not already, create a self-care toolbox. Have it for when you're happy as well as when you're going through challenges. It is your own personal self-care toolbox, okay? It is catered to you. I hope that this was very insightful, or I hope that this was very useful to you. And I hope that you also enjoy the rest of this evening. Remember, be appreciative, blessed, grateful, humble, and thankful. And with that being said, namaste and ashe. So it is. Be good to yourself.